Hey everyone, it's Adam here. I can't see the guy. Uh, I never thought I'd be doing a review on this movie again. Thing is, I was blown away when I reviewed this movie. Well, I didn't exactly review it, I just ranted it and bashed it when it first came out on the cinema. Um, how I felt about the movie back then is how I feel about the movie now. Now, I'm going to do like a little bit of an intro right now, and I'm going to be completely honest with all of you people out there. We're all different. Okay, there's things that make us tick, there's things that make us scared, there's things that make us interested, and basically this world is full of stuff, including movies, that are there for different people's tastes. Okay, myself included, other people watching this, but I think people take things way too far these days. I think they just judge people for a hobby that they're into. I think they judge them by movies that they like, movies they dislike, and people take their obsessions way too far when they start sending hate mail, doing death threats, and making fun of somebody due to their opinions on certain things. I got a lot of that when I reviewed the new It movie that came out. Just because I hated the movie, I got death threats. I was told I had no taste in movies. I was told that I was an idiot for not reading the book. You know, I got called a retard, an idiot, a twat. You know, you name it, I got called it, and they don't even know me. You know, so I'm going to go off right back and tell you a little bit what I think about this movie, It. It's not a remake, it's just an adaptation from the book. I know that. Have I read the book? No, I haven't. I've got no interest in reading the book. I've never been much of a reader. I have read a few books based on movies in the past, but I like to watch the movies more. It's just the way I am. Now, this It 2017, I don't like the movie. There's a lot of people who do like the movie. That's fine. Your opinion, you're entitled to it. I'll never understand why you like the movie, but you've got your reasons to like the movie. You've got your reasons. You probably thought it was scary. You probably thought it was funny. You probably thought it was entertaining. I, for one, did not find it scary, not one little bit. I thought the comedy side was fucking retarded, and I did not find it entertaining. I found it really annoying. My opinion. So before I go any further with this review or rant, I would appreciate it if you get offended too quickly or you disagree with me straight away, then click the off button right now. Because I'm going to lay in deep into this about how I generally feel about it. Not how you feel, but how I feel. Okay, here we go. It 2017. I went to the cinema to see it with some friends. I had a feeling I was not going to like the movie because I watched the trailer on YouTube and I did not like the movie. And I did not like the trailer, for that matter of fact. This movie, the original one, done by Stephen King's It, which came out in the 90s, I am not the biggest die-hard It fan. There is one thing that I am a big fan of, and that's Killer Clowns. Want proof of it? I've got it right here on my arm. Killer Clown tattoo. I love Killer Clowns. I love the Pennywise character. I love Killjoy, believe it or not. From the worst graphic and low budget movie. I love Killjoy. I love Doink the Clown from WWE. You know, I love fucking Horny the Clown from Drive-Thru. There's the thing about Killer Clowns that get me drawn. Now, although I'm not the biggest Stephen King It fan, I'm a big fan of the It character, Pennywise character. Big fan of the character, but not the film, if that makes sense. I even own a Pennywise silicone mask because I like the character from the original. I did not like the Pennywise from It 2017. Not one little fucking bit. Let's talk about the characters first of all. What makes, again, this is down to opinion. What makes clowns scary? The fact that they kill children, the fact that they got blood all over them, the fact they've got big teeth. You know, what is it about clowns that get people rattled? I'm going to give you what my opinion of a scary clown is. And I'm going to make another video on this. Please keep your eye out for that. I think normal looking clowns look scary. I thought Ronald McDonald was more scarier than the fucking Pennywise in 2017. The fact he looks so fucking normal. It's the normal ones that look the scariest. That's what I think. You haven't got to have big teeth, you haven't got to have blood all over you, you haven't got to have red eyes, horns, to make anything look scary. I think those type of clowns look kick-ass. But the scary clowns are the ones that look original. That's exactly what Pennywise is in this adaptation. He's a normal looking clown. And I think that makes him terrifying. The fact he looks normal, acts like any other type of clown. I think that's what makes him scary. Cracks normal jokes. Looks normal in himself. Apart from the fact where he does obvious scenes where he has overgrown teeth, or he looks like a mutant at the scene where he goes down into the drain after getting shot with a catapult by Beverly. I thought Pennywise, Tim Curry, did a great performance of Pennywise. I really do. He was obvious, he was scary, he put his heart and soul into the role. I love the Pennywise character in the first adaptation. What's my problem with Pennywise in 2017? I don't know if that clown was meant to be scary. I don't know if he was meant to be funny. I don't know if he was meant to take him seriously. I don't know. There were scenes I couldn't figure out about the character. Bill Skarsgård, no offence to you as a person. You're probably a great actor and all that kind of stuff, but the character you played, I just did not get him. I really didn't. Was he supposed to be scary when he was having them seizures, as I like to call them? The fact where his teeth went overgrown and he was going, ah! You know, is that meant to be funny, scary, or what? Please tell me, because I could not figure it out. That clown did not scare me. He did not make me laugh. And I could not take him seriously. I really couldn't. There was not a scene where I was on the edge of my seat, trembling in fear. It was like as if the clown was trying hard to be scary. It was like as if he was trying to push himself onto you to say, be scared of me. Why? Because I've got beaver teeth. I wear something that looks like a dress. Me ginger, combed back hair. Big teeth. Lights in me eyes. So no, I'm sorry. Obvious scary looking clowns, when you make them look like that, I don't think they're scary. Other people are different. They may think the obvious scary look makes them look scary. But I don't. I think you get it for normal clown, you use your own imagination. That's what makes a clown scary. Like Pennywise in the original adaptation. What else did I not like about the movie? It pushed itself onto you too hard to say it like this movie. Now, people are going to shit on this movie big time because I've probably seen the 2017 adaptation and they haven't seen this movie, and then when they do eventually see it, they're going to compare them both, forgetting that this movie came out first, and they're going to take a big shit on it because obviously the scenes of blood weren't there. You know, even the scene where Georgie gets his arm bitten off, that wasn't seen in this movie. It's because this movie is trying to make you use your imagination. That's why. One can only imagine the thoughts of what you were going through when Georgie got his arm bitten off. That's what I like about this movie. It tried to make you use your own imagination because there's nothing more scary than your own imagination. You think about things. The 2017 adaptation just had it all there. They had the scene where George's arm gets bitten off. You know, Beverly's father being like a creepy paedophile because he had a thing for his daughter. You know, Pennywise out to kill these kids. with his seizure type of actions, you know. Another thing I don't get about this movie, I don't give a rat's ass if all this was in the book. I really don't, because are you trying to make this movie a horror? Are you trying to make it a comedy? Are you trying to make it a horror/comedy? What are you trying to do? What is the fucking deal? Because the scene got me shaking my head where at the start of the movie, Georgie's going after his boat and he hits his head on the barrier. And the music went punk, like it's something you'd seen Charlie Chaplin or Laurel and Hardy. He bangs his head, he falls into the water below, and when I saw that, I straight away went, what the fuck are you doing? Now, when that scene happened in the cinema, the guy sitting next to me was having a heart attack laughing over that scene. He was literally crying in laughter, just because Georgie hit his head on the barrier. Now, was he laughing because it was stupid? Was he laughing because it was funny? I couldn't tell. All I thought was it was fucking retarded, basically. How are you meant to take a horror movie scary when you got obvious stuff like that? I don't care if it's in the book or not. You know, he hits his head on the barrier. Why put that scene in? What was the point in that? The kid with glasses, coming out with all these adult jokes. Again, are you trying to be funny? Because I didn't laugh. I did not laugh. I didn't find it funny. Nothing against the actors themselves. They're probably good little actors, but it didn't buy for me. It really didn't. There's nothing that buyed me about this movie. I did not find the movie funny. I did not find it entertaining. I did not at all find it scary. I mean, obvious scenes that they put in this movie were so unnecessary. Now, people have answered this question in loads of my previous video, but I did not get the scene where they were cleaning up the blood and they had The Cure playing in the background. What the fuck was that all about? First of all, why was I cleaning up the blood when only the kids can see it and the adults can't? So you clean up something that nobody can see. And why The Cure? Why? Now, many people would say, oh, we had to clean up the blood because Beverly still had to go and take a piss. Or they clean up the blood because they're just trying to show that these kids want to get rid of Pennywise. Or, you know, what obvious point are you trying to make? I cannot figure out a reason why they put that scene in the movie. And why The Cure? Why? You know, and the scene where the kids are floating. Did one of the kids kiss a dead body or something? Assuming that they were dead? Why would you kiss a dead body on the lips when they're dead? I don't know if that's just me or what, but if you assume they're dead, why would you do that? So I did not care for the characters. I did not care for the music. Did not care about the scenes. The suspense wasn't there for me. The comedy wasn't there for me. You know. I mean, I'm going to get to why I did not like this movie so much in another review. I'm going to get into that. But the 2017 I thought was much worse than the original. You know. I think it was overbearing. It was trying to force things into your face that you were like, fuck off, don't force it onto me. I'm the viewer, let me be the judge of this. I want to watch this. You know, let me make my own mind up. But it was way overbearing. The music in it, the loud music. It was like as if it was trying to push its own fear into you. You know, trying to shove scenes down your throat. Like, be scared of this. There's a clown having a seizure right in front of you right now. Be scared. Let's throw some loud music in with it to try and push it all onto you. You know, it's like as if the director was saying, you know, that scene was meant to be funny. Laugh. That scene was meant to be scary. Laugh. You're not going to laugh? I'm going to make it obvious. I'm going to see you get George's arm ripped off. I'm going to, you know, make the clown look scary on purpose. You know, that's just the way I see it. Other people may see it differently, but I for one didn't. And that was just only It Chapter 1. I've seen the trailer to It Chapter 2, and I feel the exact same way. Nothing against the people who like this movie. Nothing against them. Nothing at all. I'm not one to judge. I'm not going to come on here and say you lot are homosexuals or you lot are all fucking retarded for liking this movie, because that's not fair. It's down to opinion. My opinion that this movie was god awful. I'd rather watch Killjoy the Clown than fucking Pennywise, and that's saying a lot. It's just down to tastes. But compared to the two, I would much rather watch the original than the second one, because I did not like the second half of this movie. But I think the first half of this movie was well worth watching than the entire 2017 It movie put together. That's just what I think. I thought Pennywise was more of a convincing actor into his role than Bill Skarsgård. I thought Pennywise in the original was more scarier than the one in the 2017 adaptation. Again, down to opinion. But nothing is getting me to watch It Chapter 2. I promise you. I'm not going to go to the cinema to see it. I'm not going to give them my money to something that I'm not going to like. Sorry, everybody. That's all I'm going to say. So there's my short rant on the 2017 adaptation. My overall rant. I do not like the movie. Now, you can come on here. You can leave me hate mail. Far away. Do what you got to do. The reason why I'm switching off the like and the dislike button is because that usually starts arguments with all my fans and my subscribers with other people. I don't want to start wars on this page. I'm not here to cause trouble. It's not because I'm a pussy and I get offended by dislikes or hate mail. That's not the case. It's the case I just don't want arguments and people getting upset, because some people are more sensitive than me. I don't give a flying fuck if people leave me hate mail or say I'm stupid for disliking this movie. I don't give a fuck. It's other people I care about, because other people can be weaker, they can be more strong-minded and all that kind of shit. So that's all I've got to say. So now you know how I feel about 2017 It. I've gone into details, I've tried to explain the best I can, and that's obviously got to cut the mustard, you know, for some of you. So that's what I've got to say. Peace out, everyone.